Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent. I was a teaching instructor when I was there. I wrote a book about IRS settlements. We're going to be talking about that today. I'm not selling the book. I just want to tell you I'm really familiar with offers. People want to know how to settle their IRS tax debt, and they don't really want to pay a lot of fees. And I do. If you want your offer through, I can get your offer through if your financial statement meets the IRS criteria to get your offer through. I know how to make the lowest possible offer happen because I know everything there is about the offer. That's why I wrote the book. I don't give away all my secrets. I can't do that. I've been doing this for 53 years. But if you want to settle your debt, I just want to tell you some of the tips that you need to know. The first thing is you always write a cover letter when you present your offer. You want to paint the picture of what's going on in your life. When you're an offer specialist at IRS, it's offer after offer after offer. I don't want to, you get them all confused. A cover letter separates you from other people. Usually, I suggest you put it on colored paper and no more than 2 pages. That's enough, maybe a page and a half. And you want some supporting documents. If you've been sick or something happens, you want to let people know. You want to set the stage before the person even looks at it so they understand what you're going through. You want to have documentation on your offer and compromise. And remember, IRS is going to put the camera on your assets and your income and expenses. That's really what IRS is looking for in these offers. That's what I used to look for. What are your assets? What's the liquidation value of them? And let me ask you some, what's your income and what are your expenses? The two things that you need to know and settle, and the things that are really important to IRS, is the value of your assets. You can put the lowest value of your assets. IRS is going to not go ahead and detail everyone. They want an about figure, about that's reasonable, but you can put them down on the lower side. IRS may come back every now and then and say no, but generally IRS does pricing checks, but you can certainly put your assets, your car, your home, whatever, on the lower side. When they ask a value of your home may need some work. It may show up on Zillow for X amount of dollars, but really at the end of the day, it may need repair. It may need this. So you can reduce. So find a way to reduce the asset value that you put down with explanations. IRS does most of their work on computers, so if they can look up like Zillow and stuff, you want to be able to show them why it's reduced. The other thing is your income and expenses. IRS wants to use the last 6 months. Generally, if you're going to have an income fluctuation where it's going to go down, you may want to wait till it goes down, because if you use it up, you're going to jack your income up, and IRS is going to take advantage of that. You have to understand that IRS wants a value, whatever's left over between your income and expenses, so they can multiply that by their factor. So IRS is going to look at the value of your income and expenses, whatever they can pull out of that, the highest value they can, you have left over monthly, and add that to your asset, and it's going to be the highest possible offer. So if you're smart, you go ahead and have the lowest possible asset value, and make sure it's a time in an offer status when you're going in that you have the lowest amount of income, so you can drive your offer and compromise down. I've worked thousands of IRS cases. Remember, those are the two biggest facets, your income and expenses. Number one, you want to use the time that you're doing the lowest, and you want to make sure you have the lowest possible values for your assets. So anyway, I just want to let you know, if you need any help and you want your offer the lowest, give me a call. But that's how you get the lowest settlement. Thank you. Give me a subscription.